What is up, you guys? This is the video that I will be going over my 2000 Honda Accord. The following thing is just pictures. There is no video in this, but it will be a voiceover of what is happening to the car in those pictures. I'll try to throw in some stories in with some of the pictures if I can, but besides that, let's get started. So what is going on in this picture is when my father had recently purchased the Accord. The Acura that is in the driveway is my stepmom's, or was. Here is kind of when he started to actually work on it. Those wheels we actually still have, but they're no longer on the Accord. They're actually underneath a project truck that he's working on. Moving on, this is after you can kind of see the trunk where it has the sideways license plate. There will be a picture showing when he was doing that, but this is kind of later on. He was real big on trying to get the paint at first here. As you can tell, the front end of it is the only thing that's painted. This is before we went to, I think, the first car show with it, or not the first car show, but like one of the big ones. Here's a picture of him when he was fixing the trunk, on how he was doing it. The sideways license plate, it is molded into the trunk. That trunk will be coming off sometime this year because it is cracking from the base. So this is the first show of it all in primer. It has been in numerous magazines. This is from Drop Draw magazine. This is from Midwest Mayhem, I want to say, or something like that. It was a show that was around a long time ago. It's not around no more. Funny story about this show, actually. While we were there, it was like 110 degrees that day or something, and we chased the shade. If you can see in the background, that chair, we chased the shade around this little ass tree the entire show day, and it was ridiculously hot. So that was probably the worst part about being at that show. But I mean, for the car to be in primer, I do think it took an award for under construction. But at the time, the interior was painted. It had the same wheels from the previous, and I think it still had the Honda logos. This is the inside of the trunk before anything was painted. The amp is no longer mounted on that wall. It is actually mounted down around the air tank now. But it is now painted. I'll make a video showing more of the updated progress and the condition of the car now, but there's like 3 foot of snow on the ground, and I'm not going outside to do it right now. So that'll be for another day. This is the inside of the car at the time. The blue on it now is darker. Everything, door panels are completely painted. The glove box is painted. There's no longer pockets in the doors. Like I said, I'll show that in a future video. He's no longer with the car club that is on the plaque. That was actually his car club that he had. This is the engine bay before he had started doing other stuff. The cold air intake filter is no longer covered. Like I said, the blues are darker. It's got a chrome top to the battery now, and it doesn't have the blue vacuum lines anymore, as far as I'm aware of either. So this is the car after he had gotten it completely in paint. That's the color it still is today. It is flaking off from, weather conditions and sitting outside. There's the door panels like I was talking about. No more pockets. They're completely blue now. That's before he painted the glove box as well, as you can tell. But the chrome steering wheel is still in it and everything like that. Besides that, pretty much the interior is the same, minus the console lid. The console lid that is currently in it now is a skull. I have gave the skull a name. His name is Frank. And I stuck with the original story that my father had made up for him, saying that that was the last person that didn't like the car. As you can tell, there's the sideways license plate again, how it is now. If I had an updated one, I could show you the cracks around it where water is leaking in and everything. But the car, like I said, no longer has them wheels. It's actually sitting on factory wheels off of my Civic, because the factory Honda wheels that it had ended up getting cracked. This is from laid out at the park, I want to say in 2013. Like I said, another magazine brand that had captured a picture of the car. This is at the time where the car really was getting a lot of popularity. as you can tell in this picture, there's the skull console lid, and you can kind of see that the glove box is painted in this one. But around this time is when the car really started to win more awards and grow in popularity and get more well-known in our city. This is what the engine bay kind of looks like now, minus the chrome top to the battery cover. As you can tell, the full chrome intake. The air filter is uncovered in this photo. This is an updated picture of the trunk. He was with the Freaks of Nature car club once upon a time ago, but that's besides the point. And this was the last laid out at the park that the car went to. So thank you guys for watching the video. Like I said in the video, I will have updated stuff on that car. That car will probably be my most primary focus on this channel. Like I said, I'll try to update stuff on it as much as possible. But in the video, I said there's like 3 inches of snow on the ground, and it's still the case. But as soon as I get it out, start working on it again, I'll make sure to update you guys. I think the biggest thing I want to do the update on is fixing the rust on the rear passenger corner panel, and fixing the paint and putting the wheels on it and stuff like that, and redoing the trunk. That'll probably be my main focuses to show you guys. You'll see a whole lot more of the Civic because it's mainly my project car, where the Accord has already been done. I'm just redoing it to keep it how it was. So, but thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and like. Remember, drop in the comments for future content ideas. I'll put my social media down in the description below, so if anybody wants to go follow that. But thank you guys for watching. Have a good one. Peace.